So it's 17:04 p.m. and it's Saturday afternoon. I still feel kind of shitty, but I have enough energy. I'm going to try to do some reviews. So first, do the Rambo trilogy. I have only seen the first one on TV in bits and pieces, and then I decided fucking I'm watching the whole saga and shit. So yeah, I watched all the films. I'm breaking over two films, two vids. So finished First Blood. This is from 4 days ago. I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was really fucking good. This is aged very well. You get an accurate portrayal of PTSD and shell shock plus guerrilla tactics. Love that shit. Granted, it's cliche by 80 standards, but its accuracy is flawless. Less is more strategy works for Rambo, especially his end monologue. Oh man, it's beautiful. God tier quality, a solid 11 out of 10. Props for new sex, too. That's a huge deal, because as you know, every 80s flick that was rated R had sex in it or some set of tits. But this one, none. I loved it. Yeah. It's interesting. Like, I'd never seen Rambo before. Just the bits and pieces of it, but never start to finish. That was impressive shit. But what makes it sad is that Brian Denny, he's dead now. Yeah. Bummer. His last role was Christ, what was his? It was just a few years ago. Before he, yeah, I don't remember. I think it was something on FX, maybe. I don't know. So, First Blood Part 2. It's a good sequel, though I'm not sure if it needed to be made. Solid 7 out of 10. Yeah. It was okay, but didn't feel like it needed to be made, honestly. I liked it, but not the best, honestly. Um, and I'm still surprised with this shit. Like, fucking crazy. All right, yeah, Rambo 3, because it's First Blood Part 3, but mislabeled that and shit. So finished Rambo 3, and surprisingly, it's better than the first two. Though it beats the original by a small mile, very small mile. Watching now is basically a small preview of what the Ukraine war would be like 34 years later. Yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's based on the Afghan rebels, but they're being invaded by the Russians in this. Troutman's monologue rings so fucking true when he's captured. Word for fucking word. Go watch that vid on YouTube. I'm not kidding. It's literally foreshadowing Ukraine war. I was floored by that shit. I'm sitting there like, really? Even the one Afghan soldier telling Rambo it's not his war, then Rambo says it is. Literally how Ukraine is doing right now. Literally. Crazy. Who could have predicted that the final installment of the Rambo trilogy would foreshadow a future war? So crazy. And not just Desert Storm and shit, but also the war in Iraq and now this shit. Wild. For that alone, film's a 9 out of 10. Honestly, though, 7.7. Like, it's good, but yeah. I noticed something else, too. Stallone was jacked in 88. Like, jacked. Ugh. Last time I saw that was Hugh Jackman in The Wolverine. Yeah. Because Hugh, yeah, Hugh didn't drink any water for like a day or something, or a few days or something, to do filming, and it got him super tight and ripped. And oh, it was crazy. Two different eras and characters, but peak builds for sure. How would I rank the trilogy? 3, 1, and 2. Easy to do it. It's a good trilogy, definitely a highlight of the 80s action and pinnacle too. Easily. I also feel that Troutman manipulated Rambo behind the scenes. Definitely. Because that's what you do. You have your best soldier, you manipulate his ass. Did this need a trilogy? Not really. Nah. A standalone would have been fine, maybe a sequel, but being an 80s gem, it had the trilogy treatment because everything in the 80s had trilogies, and some of them had more than that. Stallone really delivered each film, and that's wild considering he was doing Rocky and other projects back to back. Yeah. Like, he was on fucking Hell on Wheels with films. Christ. I mean, he had Rocky, he had Cobra, um, what was the other motherfucker that he did? I forget, I can't remember what it was, but yeah. That's a lot back to back with like a little gap in between to stay in shape, train, and all that shit. Wild. Ugh, surprised he didn't get exhausted. I mean, that's a lot of work to go back and forth with that. You go from boxing and Rocky to being a cop to being Rambo again. I mean, it's easy roles and shit, but that's tiring after a while. Fuck. Definitely gonna watch the reboots and see how they changed. It also goes without saying, Rambo is better than Captain America, and he's totally SJW. Yeah. People don't want to admit that shit. He is better than Cap, and he's SJW. He's fighting for justice. He's even got a fucking cartoon, which I don't know about yet. But, so, that's the trilogy. Trilogy's done. So I'll be back with the sequels. Stay tuned.